Hey guys, please excuse my informality today. Finally a nice rainy day off, so I am indulging. Um, I see a lot of people ask, and for sure, I was very curious of the same thing. Can narcissists love? Do they actually love? Um, and my short and simple answer to that is no, absolutely not. They do not. They have their own definition of love, but it is not the view of love that the healthy population has. And I'm going to just give it to you straightforward. The narcissist view of love is your utility. The more useful you are to them, the more you put up with their shit, the more that they love you. You are a tool to be used, abused, and thrown on the ground. I put it this way. The narcissist loves you the way that you love a car. Let's say it's your first car. You loved that car. It was a fun car. You had some good times in it. But what'd you do when that car started to act up too much? Broke down on you too many times. Started costing you too much money. Yeah, well, this is not useful to me anymore. And you go and you get a new one. And that is exactly how a narcissist treats a partner. The second you become unuseful, the second you stop putting up with it, or you stop being, manipulated by them, aka useful, you're kicked to the curb. Why? Look, good Lord Jesus. Apparently, I'm popular today. Um, now, why do I know this? Well, I got a couple stories, one of which I've already discussed. First story. The first 2 years I was dating this narcissist, by no means was it smooth sailing, but it was more pleasant than it was the rest of the time. That's for sure. Um, I was in a really shitty job, really just awful job, and one day I had enough, and I just quit on the spot. I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I didn't quit out of anger. I didn't cause a scene. I was like, look, this is time for our paths to part. I'm not going to do this anymore. And the second I told the narcissistic individual that I was dating about it, she left me. The second. Discarded. She had a new man in 2 or 3 days. And why? Well, I wonder why. Well, probably because my income was going to be a lot lower for a little while, right? That's an example number one. Example number two. She cheated on me a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And I finally got her to a point of vulnerability when she came back, hoovering. Um, so she was a little bit vulnerable. I guess she needed the attention, whatever. And I was like discussing, you slept with this guy and this happened, and then I told her you shouldn't sleep with people that you don't love. She said she didn't love them. So you shouldn't sleep with people that you don't love. Her response, and her most honest response that I probably ever got out of her, is no, I sleep with people when they prove that they're useful enough. don't know how better to describe that than just say that. Take let that sink in for a little while. I sleep with people when they prove that they're useful. Not that I love them, not that I'm emotionally connected to them, not even that I'm attracted to them, just because they're useful. So, my answer is, can the narcissist love? No, absolutely not. Not unless you have a completely fucking different definition of what love is. If you were to take the definition of utility and put it beside love, yeah, then the narcissist can love. But that ain't the real damn thing. So informal, short, but there's just no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. There's been a lot of situations in my life where I kind of like, I'm not so sure. This is one thing that I will never, ever, ever question or doubt. Their love to you is only how useful you are to them.